Hello, I'm Laura. It's Tuesday, December 9th, 2025, and these are today's Heartlines. Our theme for Heartlines this week, going along with the second week of the Advent and holiday season, is peace. And today we are focused on peace through freedom that comes from equality. I selected this topic after seeing something in the headlines recently that left a feeling of sadness and concern in my heart. And that is that the administration of the United States has removed from the calendar of the national parks two very special holidays, Martin Luther King Jr. Day and Juneteenth, so that people can no longer access those parks freely on those days. And they replaced those days with President's Day and a whole Independence Day weekend and President Trump's birthday, thus emphasizing a perceived inequality of human beings. When you actually affect a whole group through your actions in a way that communicates inequality, it is a concern. It's a concern for me. So I didn't quite know what to do with this, being the spiritual person that I am. And I went to my daily Advent booklet, With Love at Christmas. And today, there's a wonderful article from Edith Washington Woods. And she opens it with these wise words. She says, often when we turn on the news, a podcast, a blog, or even when we go shopping, we see unpeaceful times, and I would add unpeaceful things. I invite you, she says, to consider that they are opportunities to call peace forward. So when I see these things in the news and it troubles my heart, there is an opportunity to call peace forward. But how? She goes on to say, to experience peace, we must create an action. And she shares the action of going within to first experience peace within ourselves by telling ourselves, peace, be still. And there are two other actions we can add. One is speaking peace and equality, and the other is acting on peace and equality. When we see inequality spoken in our world or acted upon, we can respond with our peaceful words that recognize and respect everyone equally. And then we can act on the ideas that come. One idea that came to me is going to a national park on these special holidays. And perhaps that's something you'd want to do if you can, to honor and celebrate their importance for all of us. But another thing that occurred to me is taking that time that Reverend Edith recommends to be still and to know the peace within. And we are going to do that right now with a special contemplation. So let's take a deep breath and close our eyes and hold to this idea. I let everyone into the free space of my mind and heart, and I bless them with my thoughts, words, and actions. I let everyone into the free space of my mind and heart, and I bless them with my thoughts, words, and actions. And so it is. So whatever the cost or the fee might be at the entrance of any number of places, there is always one entrance that can be free for people to enter, and that is your thoughtful mind and your loving heart. And when you follow through with words and actions on the peace and equality that is innate in all of us, then you create a more peaceful life and world. So thank you for being with me today and for taking this moment of peace to recognize the equality that we all share. Have a wonderful day.